Good evening, everyone. Long time, isn't it? Actual paid classes this weekend. Tanya, that's a great thing, isn't it? You feel that? No, that's not the case. See, these sessions are basically to make your fundamentals strong. A lot of people are there prepare for CAT, and the fundamentals are not that strong. So that's why we have kept these sessions. All right. Good evening, everyone. Brain freezing puzzles. करना है brain freeze. Good evening, everyone. Okay. So, I will, give you certain very basic puzzles to start with. People are like, LRDI is very difficult. Obviously, it is. There's no doubt about it. It is difficult. But to help you start with it, there's some puzzles that we have created, small ones. And in these puzzles, we will start from very basic and we'll move on to the higher level. All right. Ananya, these basics, these are, obviously, they'll be covered, but not with the same kind of classes or questions. कोई बात नहीं, इसीलिए तो ये basic classes कर रहे हैं हम लोग. चलो, let's start with the kind of course that we have, syllabus. In LRDI, we have puzzles. It's LR basic, not DI. Linear circular arrangement. I discussed about this also in one of the classes. Distribution, ranking, games and tournaments, number puzzles, binary puzzles, patternless puzzles, and many more. But today, we'll be doing some kind of riddles, some puzzles, पहेलियाँ जैसे बचपन में करते थे. थोड़ा मज़ा करेंगे आज. आज हम पढ़ाई से ज़्यादा मज़े करेंगे. आदेश, हाँ, different बना लो. LR के लिए different, DI के लिए different. So let's do some warm up, okay? Like if you go to gym, you start doing a warm up, isn't it? You do the cardio and do stuff. By the way, yesterday we had a toppers meet. Did you watch that? Just we went live, but the properly edited videos will be launching soon. So I hope that gave you enough motivation so that next year we call you and we can party for that toppers meet. Priya, this weekend. Okay, here's the first question. A man has 12 sons and each of his sons has one sister. How many children the man has? आज तूफानी करेंगे बिल्कुल. So people think that study for CAD is not fun, but I'm sure I'll make it fun. Oh, so quick. 13. Riyanka says 24. Riyanka, I hope. राम ट्रेन की टिकट महंगी थी पर अरे तुम हमें बोलते. You would have done the tickets. I can see two kind of answers, 13 and 24. Those who type 24 must have realized by now it should be 13, isn't it? एक आदमी के 12 बच्चे हैं, 12 बेटे हैं और हर बेटे की एक बहन है. इससे क्या मतलब है? सबकी एक ही बहन है. तो this man has only one daughter, not 12, isn't it? Answer is 13. That girl is sister to everyone. कभी ऐसा होता है क्या कि एक ही घर में दो लड़के हैं तो और दो लड़कियां हैं तो एक लड़के की बहन होगी और दूसरे की? ऐसा नहीं होता. राइट? सिंपल था बहुत. लेट्स गो टू नेक्स्ट वन. It's interesting, isn't it? Let's go to the next one. Joseph, Kevin, and Nicholas are three brothers, and the following statements about them are all true. Joseph is not the youngest. Kevin is the oldest. Nicholas is not the oldest. Whose age is in between the other two? Ignite Rock this weekend. Don't worry, trust the process. कुछ भी लॉस नहीं होगा. Don't worry. यही चीज़ें बाद में काम है. तुम बोलोगे बड़ा अच्छा था कि प्री क्लासेस ले ली सर आपने, ताकि हम तैयार हो चुके हैं अपने दिमाग में. सिद्धांत, जतिन, वेरी फास्ट. So, this basic question, the learning from this question is that we need to start with the definitive statements. Definitive. You know what's definitive? Where we get the exact idea of what is going to happen. So, which statement is definite here? This, or this? Not the youngest, so we don't know, you know? We don't know कि वो कहाँ पे आएगा. But this one is definite. This is a great statement. We know that Kevin must be the oldest one. So if I arrange in the descending order of ages, okay, it should be Kevin first. So this we have used. So we'll start with the definite statement. Is that clear, everyone? Nicholas is not the oldest. Nicholas is not the oldest. Obviously, if Kevin is the oldest, Nicholas would not be the oldest. इसमें कोई बड़ी बात है, ठीक है. But Joseph is not the youngest. If Joseph is not the youngest, and we have three people only, 1, 2, 3. यहाँ पे जोसेफ नहीं, जोसेफ कहाँ आएगा? यहाँ आएगा. तो निकोलस अपने आप यहाँ आ जाएगा. By the way, don't you think that this statement is redundant? We don't even require it. Is that right? So this is definitive, this is not definitive, and this is not even required. Okay, Devansh. Got it? So these things are very important. Like what we look at the statements and what has to be inferred out of it. Chalo. All right. Chalo. Let's go to the next one. Alex ranked 9th from the top and 38th from the bottom in a class. How many students are there in the class? ये बहुत ही बेसिक क्वेश्चन है, बट इसमें बहुत लोग गलत कर देते हैं. दिस विल बी अ स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ अ बिग क्वेश्चन. Sumitra, now it's 286. But I can see there's only 22 likes. Not a good thing. 9 from the top, 38 from the bottom. So let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the top. इसके बारे में बात हो रही है. Okay. This is Alex. Is that right? And 38 from the bottom. So from the bottom, if I start the reverse counting, 35, 36, 37, this guy is 38 from the bottom, नीचे से. Okay, so 9, 38 are overlapping with each other. Is that right? Getting it? तो मतलब क्या Alex के पहले 8 लोग थे और Alex के नीचे 37 लोग थे और खुद एक Alex था. So 8 plus 1 plus 37 is what the answer is. By the way, if you have this kind of question, you just need to do one thing. Add 9 and 38 and then subtract 1. Why? Why subtracting 1? Because Alex has been counted twice. Is that clear? If I add 9 and 38, I get 47. In that, Alex has been counted twice. Is that right? So we need to subtract 1 from it, and that is how we get 46. Is that clear? Is that cool? Understood? Looks good? Simple question, obviously, Keshav. Next one. अच्छा नहीं, यहाँ पे तो it's this one. The school nurse is recording the heights of 5 students in a class. When comparing their heights, the students find that Alex is taller than Brian, but shorter than Charlie. Daniel is taller than Edward, but shorter than Alex. Who is the tallest? Take a few seconds. Try to solve. Neha says info insufficient. Okay, Neha, let's see. Chalo. There are 5 students. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In descending order of their heights. Okay. Alex is taller than Brian, but shorter than Charlie. So I cannot put it anywhere, but I can see one thing. Alex must be coming before Brian, but after Charlie. Is that right? CAB should be there. We don't know about D and E. Daniel and Edward. It says Daniel is taller than Edward, but shorter than Alex. So Daniel, shorter than Alex है, तो क्या बनेगा? A, D, E. From the first statement, I can get this info. From second, I can get this info. Is that right? We cannot be sure about whether D and E lie between A and B or wherever. But we are not even concerned about that. We're concerned about who is the tallest. If I combine these two statements, एक बात तो confirm है कि Daniel, Edward और Brian तीनों ही Alex से छोटे हैं और Charlie Alex से बड़ा था. So tallest is Alex. Is that clear? By the way, if I ask you in the same question, for how many students can we get the exact position? For how many students can we get the exact position? Who will tell me that? Devansh, is that so? Devansh, I teach VARC as well. I teach VARC, LRDI, mathematics, personal interview, writing ability, everything that comes under the ambit of MBA. I do that. How, Alex? Should I repeat that again? तो मैंने क्या बोला? मैंने एलेक्स बोला. लिखा मैंने चार्ली है, बोल दिया एलेक्स. चलो कम से कम देख तो रहे हो. सही, चार्ली है ना ऊपर. अरे चार्ली ही है ब्रो. I know Charlie. देखो लिखा तो है चार्ली फिर एलेक्स, सब लिखा हुआ है. All right. The question was for how many students can we get the exact positions? The answer will be 2. It will be Charlie and Alex. We won't be sure about who is 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Right? Is that clear? Brian or Daniel, and for Edward we won't be able to get the exact positions. Gayatri, explaining again. See, the first statement I can say Charlie comes first, then Alex, then Brian, isn't it? The second, I can say that Alex comes first, then Daniel, then Edward. Now combine these two. So position of Charlie is fixed, position of Alex is fixed. We don't know about BD, where they lie, and we are not even concerned about that. Question asked about who is the tallest. Tallest is Charlie, for sure. And second tallest is Alex. So we are sure about these two people. Right? Muskan, nahi mila. I'll have to, talk to the logistics person. I don't look at that, but I will pass on the message. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Yeah, answer. Okay, I'll pass on the message. Don't worry, Jatin. Crack the code. Now he will enjoy it. Devansh, okay. You do one thing. You just pass the message to support team. You want an AMA session? Ask me anything kind of session? We can have an AMA session tomorrow, or maybe day after tomorrow, so that all of us can talk. Crack the code. So here, first I'll make you understand the questions. The first row is 682. Uske liye information is one number is correct and well placed. Nothing is correct here. Two numbers are correct but wrong places. One number is correct but wrongly placed. One number is correct but wrongly placed. So based on that, we need to fill the three numbers which should be the exact code. Shomiki, yeah, I said once all of you have done everything about Vedic Maths 1, part 1, and you have become experts or maybe confident in that, then I'll start with Vedic Maths 2 session. So do one thing. If you guys have gone through Vedic Maths session and you have understood completely, then either type a comment or just put a like over there, guys. So I'll get the details that you have gone through it. The number of likes means the number of people who become confident in Vedic Maths. Okay, so here I'm getting to a lot of answers. I'll wait for a minute. This can be a difficult question. Yeah, Shreya, how to solve this? I'll wait for a minute. Try it on your own once. Chetan, क्या हो गया? समझ नहीं आया question. So slowly and steadily, I told you, that I'll be increasing the level of questions in today's session. We have done the warm up. So we will do some really nice questions. Okay, boss baby, is it Anushka? Anushka has so many different avatars. Boss baby, boss lady, and don't know what all. Chalo, let's see. From the first statement, we can see that one number is correct and well placed. It can be anything. It can be इनमें से कोई एक सही है. You get that? Out of 6, 8 or 2, only one is correct. Other two are incorrect. And whatever is correct is placed at the right position. That means if 2 is right, it is at the third position only. If 8 is right, it has to be second position only. If 6 is right, it has to be on the first position only. Is that clear? Shivali, abhi samajh mein aa jayega. Is that clear? Is the first step clear to all of you? Tell me in the comments. Yes. So, in the final answer, we'll have either 2 here, or 8 here, or 6 here. That is something which we kind of understand. Yes or no? Okay. This says nothing is correct. If nothing is correct, what does that mean? That 8 cannot be in the answer. Do you understand? 8 cannot be in the answer. Having said that, I will cancel out all the 8s that are there in the question stem. Right? Yeah, Shivani? On the first one, it says the one number is correct out of these 3, and the number that is correct is also placed at the right position. So we have 3 positions: first position, second and third position. So either 6 or 8 or 2 must be correct and at the correct position. But the moment I read the second one, it says nothing is correct. So wherever we have 8 or 3 or 7 must be gone. So all the 8s have cancelled because 7, 3, 8 तो है ही नहीं. Is that right? So some people wrote 8. Now I'm sure they realize that 8 will not be there. So nothing. 7 भी correct नहीं है. 7 भी नहीं हो सकता. जहां जहां 7 है गायब कर दो. Nice. 3 भी नहीं सकता. 3 भी गायब कर दो. All right. So we cannot have 7, 3 or 8 anywhere. Now, listen very carefully. The moment I did it, I get to know one thing. You know what? In the last row, 2 numbers have been eliminated. And the last row, जरूरी नहीं कि आप एक-एक करके सॉल्व करो. ये करने पे हमें दिखाई दिया कि दोनों कैंसिल हो गए. One number is correct but wrongly placed. 0 is correct but wrongly placed. That means 0 आएगा, पर 0 कहाँ आएगा वो नहीं पता है. तो I'll just write 0 over here for the sake of notes कि 0 is one of the numbers. 0 is definitely one of the numbers, but 0 would not be here. Here we won't be having 0. Is that clear, all of you? Kushal will come to that. Is that clear, everyone? इतना clear हो गया, all of you? I'll wait for a few seconds, then I'll move ahead. Okay, Adesh, that's great. अच्छा, अब आगे देखते हैं. Third देखते हैं. We have 0, 6 and 2. We have all of it. Wow. 0 is for sure there, and out of 6 and 2, 1 must be there. And it's well placed. So if I look at third statement, it says 2 numbers are correct, but wrong at wrong places. 2 numbers correct, but wrong places. So 0 यहाँ पे है ना, and it is wrongly placed. They say 0 is wrongly placed. The moment we realize 0 is wrongly placed, तो 0 थर्ड पे तो है ही नहीं, पहले मालूम पड़ चुका है. सेकंड में भी नहीं है, ये भी मालूम पड़ चुका है. तो 0 भाई होगा कहाँ? 0 होगा फर्स्ट पे. Is that right? So now in the pursuit of cracking this code, we are sure that 0 should be at the first position. Is that cool? Do you get that? ठीक है? So once we have realized that, we'll eliminate all the things which are not required with us. जैसे लास्ट वाला हमें मालूम पड़ चुका है, तो ये हमारे अब किसी काम का है नहीं, हम इसे देखेंगे ही नहीं. Is that right? Now we know about 0. Where is it has to be placed? 0 is the first position. We know that. Cool? Right? Shreya, I think you did not listen to me very carefully. Okay, I'll just explain that again. Everyone, the people who do not get the answer or the explanation, I'm doing it all again very slowly. Listen to me very carefully. Shreya and people who want me to explain again. Gayatri, suno. The first statement says 1 number is correct and well placed. Once I read this, I know the number that is correct, it can be either 6 or 8 or 2. Either 6 or 8 or 2. And if it is 6, 6 will be at the first position. If it is 8, it will be second position. If it is 2, it will be at the third position. Is that clear? Tell me. People who do not get the answer. Himank, वही बता रहा हूं मैं. I'm explaining that again. Is that clear? 6 यहाँ 6 आएगा, या यहाँ 8 आएगा, या यहाँ 2 आएगा. ये कंफर्म हो चुका है. कोई एक ही होगा. Right? Right? Okay. Then, if I look at the second statement that says nothing is correct, that means 7, 3 or 8 cannot be part of the correct answer. इसमें इस कोड में 3, 7 और 8 है ही नहीं. तो इससे पहले कि हम अगला स्टेटमेंट सॉल्व करें, let us eliminate all the 3s, all the 7s and all the 8s. So 7 नहीं हो सकता, तो यहाँ भी नहीं होगा. गलत है. 3 नहीं हो सकता, एक ही जगह. 8 नहीं, 8 यहाँ भी नहीं है, यहाँ भी नहीं है, यहाँ भी नहीं है. Is that right? Do you get that now? Cool. Third में 0 क्यों नहीं है? Himank and others who asked that. Now, so once we have done this, we have solved 2 statements. After that, if I look at my information, I can see that in the last row, 2 numbers have been eliminated. and that gives me a lot of happiness. It says one number is correct but wrongly placed. यहां 7 और 8 तो कैंसिल हो ही चुके हैं. That means 0 is correct, but it is wrongly placed. So basically 0 cannot be third position. Is that clear? 0 can't be at the third position. So 0 can be either on first or on second. I'll just wait for a few seconds more. ठीक है, 0 सही है बट थर्ड पे नहीं है क्योंकि ये बोल रहा है वन नंबर इज करेक्ट एंड वी हैड ऑलरेडी एलिमिनेटेड. लुक एट दिस वन यार, बार बार क्यों पूछ रहा हूं एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए. 7 3 8 जहां जहां है काट दो उसको. 3 7 8 को काट दो. अगेन मैं पता है मैं एक बार और बोलूंगा बस. तो एक काम करते हैं, शुरुआत सेकंड से करते हैं. डेफिनेट स्टेटमेंट, नथिंग इज करेक्ट. शुरू यहां से करेंगे. ना 3 सही है, ना 7 सही है, ना 8 सही है. ओके अभिषेक, लेट देम राइट द आंसर्स नो बिकॉज दे आर सॉल्विंग. ना 3 सही है, अच्छा अभी ये भी सही है, पहले समझ जाओ फिर आंसर लिखो. ना 3 सही, ना 7 सही, ना 8 सही. तो जहां जहां 3 7 8 है उनको मैं काट दूंगा. इज दैट क्लियर? 7 यहां पे है, काट दिया. यहां पे है, काट दिया. 3 यहां पे है, काट दिया. 8 यहां भी है, यहां भी है, यहां भी है. आई एम स्टार्टिंग एट, let this be first step. I've started with this. Now this will make better sense. प्रियांशी क्या पूछ रही हो? Why 8 in first cancelled? बता तो दिया मैंने यार. सेकंड क्या बोल रहा है? Nothing is correct. पहले सवाल समझ में आ चुका है. इन पांचों स्टेटमेंट्स को मिला के मुझे सही आंसर निकालना है. अगर 8 हो ही नहीं सकता तो 8 कहीं भी नहीं होगा ना. ना फर्स्ट में, ना सेकंड, थर्ड, कहीं भी नहीं होगा. इस कोड में अरे सोचो, मान लो तुम बचपन में साइकिल में नंबर लॉक करते थे. नंबर लॉक, यू नो दैट राइट? तो नंबर लॉक्स वर देयर. So basically they have given you information so that you try to find the correct sequence in the number. 8 will not be there. So 8 would not be anywhere. Okay, we have got that. The moment I do it, what should be the second statement? If I look at everything, I can see that I have eliminated 2 numbers in the last row. So let me read, this should be my second statement. This says one number is correct but wrongly placed. Now that means that 0 has to be there. 0 has to be there. But 0 should not be at the third position. एक नंबर सही है लेकिन वो गलत जगह पे है. सही है पर गलत जगह पे है. इससे क्या मतलब है? 0 होना चाहिए पर यहां नहीं होना चाहिए. तो मैं यहां जो रियल आंसर है वहां पे मैंने 0 को ऐसे लिखा और क्रॉस कर दिया कि 0 यहां पे नहीं हो सकता. कूल? ओके, नाइस. सो नाउ वी नो अबाउट 0. Where, what else can we do? Now we can look at this statement where 0 is there, isn't it? Chalo, let's look at third statement. Should be this one. यहाँ 0 है, connecting link is there. 2 numbers are correct but wrongly placed. 2 numbers are correct but wrongly placed. अच्छा, एक बात तो कंफर्म है कि 0 पक्का होना चाहिए. 0 कहाँ पे है? इधर सेकंड पोजीशन पे. इससे मुझे, और ये बोल रहा है कि 2 नंबर सही है. 0 सही पक्का है एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट either 2 or 6 is correct. 0 is definitely correct. In addition to 0, either 2 or 6 is correct. So let's talk about what is correct. 0 is correct, but it is wrongly placed. That means 0 can't even be in the second position. What does that mean? 0 has to be there, neither third nor second. So it has to be at the first position. Is that clear? I'll write it here. 3 blanks, 0 is definitely here. Is that cool? Yes or no? Now I'll wait for a few seconds. No, Bhavya, there will be only one case. Cool. So the moment I get things about 0, so as to not confuse me again, I will just remove this from my world. ये statement किसी काम की बची नहीं अब. Okay, now I was solving third statement. 0 का मालूम पड़ गया. 2 Am I audible now? ये चार्ज ही नहीं है भाई. Hello, hello. I think हो गया. I think I'm audible now. Is it so? Okay, great. The voice is low. Is the voice fine now? I'm using two mics. That's great. So, where were we? I said, I said that once we have used this information, we can just eliminate this, right? It's of no use now because from this we have analyzed 708 not the part of the key, the solution. 0 is there and 0 would be at the first position. That is what we have understood by now. Okay? Shresht, bro, I think you joined. If you joined earlier, then you know why it is taking time. If you joined right now, then You must have understood by now the voice was gone and people are new. They're asking the question. So I, in my capacity, have to revise it, right? Okay. So if you think you're smart enough, we can exchange places. Cool? Do not do that. You message it once, twice, thrice. करते ही जा रहे हो, क्यों कर रहे हो? Do not heckle me, guys. I don't like it. फिर से कर रहे हो यार. Seriously. I don't really understand. People are here to study or to, just heckle people. Anyways, let's come back to this. From third statement, we know two numbers are correct but wrongly placed. 0 का मालूम पड़ चुका है. This one number more that is correct. Okay, it can be either 2 or 6. You know that, right? So, and here it says one number is correct but wrongly placed. So now if I choose, let's say I think okay 2 is correct. If I assume that 2 is correct, then what's going to happen? Okay, so now it comes to the case number 1, and one case will get eliminated. Okay, just to make you understand things, in both the cases 0 is the first one, that is for we are sure. Now if I assume that 2 is the correct number, let me assume that 2 is correct. If 2 is correct, so case 1 I'm writing here, 2 is correct. All right, and in case 2 I'm writing 6 is correct. Clear? Is that clear? Okay, so if 2 is correct, from this statement we can realize 2 should be there, 6 would not be there, and 2 is correct but wrongly placed. So 2 cannot be in the first position. It has to be in where it should be. If it is correct, wrongly placed है. Second में हो सकता है और third में भी हो सकता है. Is that right? Is that right? So अगर मैं उसको और यहाँ देखो, the moment I say 2 is correct and I put it in third position, then this first statement holds true. One number is correct and well placed. Is that clear? If I assume 2 to be correct, 2 is at wrong position. It can be either second or third. But here we can see from first statement 2 is correct, is at the correct position. So 2 will be obviously coming in third position. Is that clear? By combining third statement and first, I can place 2 over there. Great. The moment you do it, only 1 is correct, 2. 6 will be wrong. 6 won't be there. So it will be either 1 or 4. Cool? One number is correct but wrongly placed. So if I take 1 to be correct, the only possibility I have here is putting 1 in the middle. Possible नहीं है. Data is contradictory. If 1 is correct, it has to be in the middle, but it's wrongly placed, so 1 cannot be there, it has to be 4. So 0, 4, 2 is the first case. Is that clear? Is that cool? Yeah, Darshan, in English. Is that cool? Yeah, perfect. Now I'll talk about the case number 2 and let's see what exactly happens over there. Is that clear, everyone? So in case number 2, if I assume that 6 is correct, then from this statement, it's correct but wrongly placed. So 6 cannot be in third position, it has to be in the second position. Okay. Chalo, let's put 6 over here. And 2 would not be there. Na yahan, na yahan. अब यहाँ क्या बोल रहा है? The moment I take 6 as correct, 6 has to be in second position from this statement. The first one it says one number is correct, that will be 6 in case 2, and it is well placed. तो अगर 6 सही है तो first position में होना चाहिए था. Now this thing contradicts, case 2 contradicts first and third statements. That is why case 2 can be eliminated. We have 0, 4, 2 is the correct answer. Clear? Aman, exactly. That's the thing. ठीक है? Now I think it's clear to all of you. So, would like to do one more question like this. Nikhil, let's do more questions and it'll be clear. Yes, Karuna, obviously. Here is the next question of the same type. Crack the code. Now I'll not say anything for 2 minutes. I would give it time for 2 minutes and try to solve that. Arey maza. That is how, I'm preparing you for the real logical reasoning sets. 3 minutes. Take 3 minutes. चारू एग्जैक्टली ऐसा क्वेश्चन नहीं आता, बट ऐसे क्वेश्चन से तुम्हारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बन जाएगी. सुडोकू टाइप पजल आया था लास्ट ईयर. I'll wait for 3 minutes, as I said. Those who get the answer, type it over there. And wait for others also. Thanks for saying that, Vishal Kishore. I'm so glad to see you again. All right. So it's the kind of a same example, I would say, isn't it? The reason that I put this example, because the first one required a lot of explanation, but the second one, as you have the explanation right now, correct with you, I think you can solve that, right? I'm audible, isn't it? Okay. So here, Nothing is correct should be the first statement. I'll look at it first. 8, 4, 9 all are incorrect. It cannot be 8, 4 or 9. Okay. So let's eliminate all the 8s. Where do we have 8? Here. Let's eliminate all the 4s. Do we have 4 anywhere? No. Let's eliminate all the 9s. 9 gone from here, 9 gone from here. The moment I do it, I know 1 has to be there, isn't it? So if I make this, 1 will be there. But 1 cannot be in the first position, isn't it? Last position. Is that right? 1 is wrongly placed. 1 can't be in the third position. That is for sure. 1 can be at second or first. Okay. Once you realize that, let's look at this statement 1. First, then this is second, then going to third statement. 2 numbers are correct, but at wrong places. 2 are correct. 1 is definitely correct. That is what we know already. And 3 or 7 में से कोई एक सही होगा. That is for sure. All right. That is for sure. By the way, we also know one thing from third statement, that 1 is correct but at wrong position, so 1 can't be even here. So 1 has to be in the first position. That is what all of you must have deduced. Okay? Is that clear? So 1 will be in the first position. That is for sure. That is for sure. Now, as I told earlier, let's look at the remaining statement. 1 number is correct but wrongly placed. 1 number is correct but wrongly placed. Either 7 or 2 or 5 is correct, but it's at wrong position. That is for sure. So once we understand that, now listen very carefully. इनमें से कोई एक सही but wrong position पे है. क्या 7 सही हो सकता है? Is it a possibility? Correct and wrong position 7 हो सकता है, बिल्कुल हो सकता है. 2, 5 हो सकता है. ठीक है. अच्छा. Now, अगर 7 फर्स्ट पोजीशन पे यहाँ पे अगर 7 सही है, अगर 7 होना चाहिए तो 7 यहाँ भी है. It says 1 number is correct and well placed. So 7 can't be correct. Is that right? From this we can realize that first position in the answer has already been taken care of. It's 1. It can't be anything else. So from the first statement we can realize, this should be fourth statement, that 7 cannot be that number. Because if 7 is the number, 7 should be on the first position. That is why 3 is correct, for sure. So let's put 3 over here. I solved the same question in a different way. Getting it? So 3 would be there, for sure. Now 3 has been taken care of. This statement over for us. This statement is over for us. This one says 2 numbers are correct but at wrong positions. ठीक है, ये भी हो गया. 7 is not there. 7 is not there. बचा क्या? 2 or 5. 1 number is correct but wrongly placed. Out of these 2, 1 is correct but at the wrong position. Okay? So, if 2 was correct, 2 should be at second position, but उसको wrong होना चाहिए था, तो 5 ही बचेगा. So the answer is 1, 5, 3. Now you realized that 1, 7, 3 could not be the correct answer. Some people got 1, 7, 3, but now I think you must have realized it. Is that clear, everyone? Aya maza? So by the way, by now you guys must have understood this concept. Okay? Put some likes over there. Motivate me. The next question will be again cracking the code, but it will be of different scenario. ठीक है? Here it goes. Same ही है, ठीक है? Same logic. Based on that, I want the answers within 30 seconds. जिनको अभी भी शक है वो क्लियर हो जाएगा, because I'm doing one more question of this the same level in the same way. Devansh, exactly. So now you guys will tell me that, everybody tell me, don't tell me the answer. Let's try to solve it step by step. Which statement should you look at first? Tell me in the comment section, which statement should you look at first? Second one, exactly. Well, that's totally right. The moment you look at second statement, a lot of things get solved. There should be the first, which you look at, all the 5s must be gone, all the 3s must be gone, all the 0s must be gone. Isn't it? Great. Now this says third statement. Now I think the second statement should be this one, isn't it? It says 2 numbers are correct but wrong places. 5, 1 and 7 are correct but at wrong places. What does that mean? That means that 7 should be here, 1 should be here. बात ही खत्म हो गई ना? Evolution थोड़ा गलत तुमने कर दिया है. See? If 5 is wrong, 2 numbers are correct. Other 2 are correct, that is 1 and 7, but wrong positioned. So 1 and 7 should not be like this, it should be like this. 7, 1. So far, so good. Clear, everyone? Yeah. Now, look at this statement. The last statement. This one says 1 number is correct. There has to be 7 and wrongly placed. So obviously, it's wrongly placed. 7 has to be first position. The 6 and 4 are wrong numbers. 4 can't be here. 6 can't be here. Now, remaining ones. 1 number is correct, but wrongly placed. So 8 is correct, but should not be in the first position. So 8 should be on the second position. Okay, यहाँ पे एक problem है. This should be wrongly placed. That's a typing error. Is that cool? नहीं, गड़बड़ा है ना अभी? Very good, very good, very good. Some people are saying 781, some are saying 718. देखो, जिनका 781 आया. Yeah, I know it's wrong, it's wrong. I know, Aryan and Evolution, I know it's wrong. So the people who got 781 as the answer must have done this. Right? The problem lied in the statement when I said, see, this is how, this is how things can actually kind of mess up with your mind and people get messed up. So, nothing is correct with first statement, okay. All the 5s must be gone. 1 must not be there. 7 should not be there. Okay. All the 5s are gone, 7s are gone, 1 is gone. Now, अरे मैं यहाँ क्यों डाल रहा हूँ? I'm so sorry. 5s are gone, 3s are gone, and 0s are gone. Okay, so we can't have 5, 3, 0. This says 2 numbers are correct but wrong positions. Now, 1 and 7 has to be there. But if they are wrong position, does that mean that they will interchange? Not really. They would not be able to interchange. It only means that 1 can be at the second or the third position and 7 can be at the second or the first position. Is that clear? So just write it here. Here we can have 7 here, we can have 7 here as well. And we can have 1 here and 1 here as well. Is that clear? Now we have 2 cases. Cool. समझ में आ गया है सबको? So a lot of people who wrote, 781, that is how they must have gone wrong. And that is the reason that I first started with the kind of thought process that you guys had. Now this is what we have. 7 इन दोनों में कहीं आएगा या 1 ही आएगा, ठीक है. Now we are clear about this thing. But we are sure that 7 1 correct. 7 1 is correct. Now, having said that, let us look where do we have 7 or 1. In the last statement we have 7. It says one number is correct and wrongly placed. 7 is correct. If 7 is correct, 4 and 6 are wrong. Is that right? The last statement, one number is correct, which is 7. We are sure about that, but others are wrong. So 6 and 4 would not be there. 6 or 4 जहाँ जहाँ है वहाँ वहाँ उनको हटा दो. Is that cool? And 7 is wrongly placed. We know that already. So from this statement, we realize 6 and 4 cannot be in the answers. Now coming to, this was the first statement. Second, in order of preference, then we go to this one, isn't it? One number is correct, that has to be 8 and well placed. 8 is well placed. The moment we know 8 is well placed, so 8 is in third position. Now listen very carefully. The moment we say 8 is in third position, 1 जो कि second या third पे आना चाहिए था, वो थर्ड पे नहीं आ पाएगा. थर्ड पे 8 आ जाएगा और 1 आ जाएगा आपका सेकंड पोजीशन पे. Is that right? Is that right? And now, no prizes for guessing. The remaining number, which has to be there, is 7. This is the correct answer. Aman, yes. Tanvi, got that? बाकी देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. बाकी अपने आप सेटिस्फाई हो जाएगा. करेक्ट एंड रॉन्ग प्लेस्ड ऊपर भी सही है. 8 and well placed. Okay? Yeah, Vivek, that is why I recommended a book called George Summers' Puzzle, which I have shared on the WhatsApp group. If you have not joined that group, in the description box, I have pasted the link of that group. Just go click on that, join it. I'll be sharing the PDF once again. Cool. Let's go to the next one. Once more, crack the code. Bamboozled. Saptak. I like that word. Yes, Adesh. Charu, yes. Okay, Ashit, I'll just post that on the Facebook group and share the link with you guys, because every day new people are joining in the group. I'll keep on sharing the link again and again. Okay, that can be done. So it's called the man with 5 heads. Suraj, yeah. अच्छा, एक बात तो है, इन सवालों के लिए हमें कोई मैथ्स की नॉलेज नहीं चाहिए. हमें सिर्फ ऑब्जर्वेशन और प्योर लॉजिक चाहिए, isn't it? Okay, Karuna. Karthik has the answer. Let's see. So which statement should you start with? What do you think? Which statement should you start with? We have 5 statements here. We should start with which one? Who will tell me? The most definitive statement. The fourth one, exactly. All digits are wrong. If all are wrong, I need to eliminate all the 5s and all the 2s and all the 3s. Done that. This must be statement number 1. Okay. Now, where should we go for the second statement? Who will tell me that? The next one should be which one? Bhavya, yes, the most definitive. Either eliminating or selecting. Great, Karthik. Then we should go to this statement, right, where it says 9 and 6 are correct, but they are wrongly placed. Now, what does that mean? If I make the blanks like this, so it must be, now 6 is in wrong position. Okay, 6 can be here, 6 can be here, 9 can be here, 9 can be here. All right. Done with the third statement. What next should be done? Which one? Dekho. The moment we realize that 6 and 9 are correct, we should look at the statements which have 6 and 9. Which have 6 and 9. So, 6 or 9 or both. Here we have 9, here we have 6. We can start with either this or this. So, let's start with this. It says 1 is right and in its place. Wow, we are so happy hearing that. The moment we realize that, it means this has to be 9 and 6 is gone. So, 6 is here. Is that cool? Right? And now, what should we look at? 6 or 9 or kahan pe hai? It's here. So, let's look at the last statement. Once last statement says, one digit is right, that is 6, but in the wrong place. We know that, okay, this is not going to help us a lot, but this is going to help us with that 8 is a wrong number. 8 should not be there. So, we'll cancel out all the 8s. Okay? And so is 1. Now we have 4 and 7. Only these two. One digit is right, but in the wrong position. So if 4 is right, it cannot be on the second position. Here we have second one, that is blank. Second पे क्या आना चाहिए? 4 तो नहीं आ पाएगा. 4 अगर सही होता तो गलत जगह पे होता. 7 ही आ सकता है. Right? So we'll get 7 over here. Is that cool? Yes, very good. So I can see now people are actually responding to things. And Anushka, if you are there, I think some people have made an official group where people discuss things. So just share the link and maybe, people can join there. Karthik, yes, you were right and you were the first one. We should give a huge round of applause for Karthik. I'm clapping here, people can send the clapping smiley. Okay. Jhalak, why did I cancel 1? For the third this statement. 1 is right. Right was 9. So obviously 8 and 1 will be wrong. Okay, only 1 is right. 9 तो पहले मिल ही चुका था हमें. ठीक है ना? There is a group on the description box of this video. After session is over, just click on that, okay, and then join that group. I'll share the link. It's called George Summers Puzzle, Vivek. Chalo, let's go to the next one. Let's play some Sudoku. Should we? Crack the code is over now. Let's play some Sudoku. And Sudoku is very, very, very important. In fact, I told you also, in one of the sessions that you should start with Sudokus. How many of you have started doing that already? Atharv, in the George Summers book. Aryan, that's great. So let's see how much Sudoku has Aryan played. Fill 1, 2, 3, 4 exactly once in every row, column and block of 4 boxes. I don't know how you're going to answer this question. So to answer this question, you can do one thing, You can just, there are 4 lines you have to answer. So write like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. इस तरह लिखना, answer देखते हैं किसने सही किया होगा. All right. And this will take some time and give me 2 minutes. You know what's a row? Obviously, rows are horizontal, columns are vertical, and a block. Can you see the block? The bold lines, these are the blocks. This is one block, this is another block. We have 4 blocks over here. Is that clear? You know, fill in the values. You have 2 minutes for this. Rambugat, that's great. Purvi, well done. Devansh, abhi aayega. Alice, that is for the first one, right? No, don't do like that. Just write like what Aryan has done, do it like that. तो आर्यन ने सच में सुडोकू खेला है ऐसा लग रहा है. ही इज वेरी क्विक इन आंसरिंग दैट. Adesh, don't worry. There are a lot of questions on Sudoku today. We'll do it one by one. See what has been done over here in the question. In the question it says in every row and every column one cell is filled, right? हर रो में एक सेल फिल्ड है और हर कॉलम में एक सेल फिल्ड है. दैट इज देयर, वी नो दैट. ओके जतन. ओके, लेट्स सी हाउ कैन वी डू दैट. ठीक है. द फर्स्ट कॉलम आई कैन सी 4 हैज बीन फिल्ड इन. तो अब 1 2 3 यहां आ सकता है. इज दैट राइट? Listen to me very, very, very carefully. Here we can have 1 2 3, but having said that, in one block also it should be 1 2 3 4. All right, so what does that mean? That means 2 can't come here, neither here nor here. Is that right? In this block 2 can't come. Okay, 4 can't come here, can't come here. जो नहीं हो पाएगा वो मैं लिख दे रहा हूं यहां पे, ठीक है ना? Is that clear? Rows, columns and blocks, we cannot have the same things. Is that right? All of you, do you get that? Okay? Okay? Now, done. We know that. Okay? Cool. Okay. So if I look at the first column, I know that here we can, in these remaining 3 options, I can have 1, 2 or 3. Why? But having said that, we can see clearly that these 2 cannot have 2, which means 2 must be coming over here. Is that right? Looks good? Sounds good? Right? Now, 4 and 2 are filled in this column. 1 and 3 are remaining. अब देखो यहां 1 आएगा 3 आएगा. But as you know, just a minute. Okay, but as you know, that in third row, 3 is already there. We can't have 3 also here. We can't have 3. Right? We can't have 3 here as well. 3 यहाँ आ चुका है. 2 यहाँ आ गया. 3 नहीं आ सकता. 2 भी नहीं आ सकता. 2 यहाँ आ चुका है. तो क्या आएगा भाई? बचा क्या है? Only 1. Is that right? Moment you fill 1 over here, 4 to 1, this must be 3. Is that clear? Now you look at this grid. 1, 2 and 3 are filled. This must all be obviously 4. Looks good? Any problem? Now, having said that, so जब हम एक-एक लाइन, एक-एक रो या कॉलम फिल करना शुरू कर देते हैं ना, ठीक है, तो अपने आप बाकी चीजें फिल होना शुरू हो जाती हैं. Now, if you look at the third row, it has 3 cells filled in. 1, 4 and 3. 2 is remaining. 2 must be coming over here. Looks good? जितना फिल करते जाओगे उतनी चीजें यहां पे चलती चली जाएंगी. Okay. Now also listen me carefully. 3 is not in this column. 3 यहां भी नहीं है, 3 यहां भी नहीं है. तो इस वाले में 3 कहां आएगा? 4 ऑलरेडी है, 3 यहां आ जाएगा. 3 4 2 यहाँ 1 बचा. Let's have 1 over here. Isn't it? Such a beautiful way. 3 2 1, ये फिल हो गया, बचेगा 4, यहाँ 4 फिल कर देते हैं. 4 and 3 are fill, we should have 2 and 1 here. 2 is already in this row, 2 can't come here, 2 will be coming over here. This will be 1 now. 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2. And we filled it. Now all of you check your answers. I can see some people have done it wrong. How many of you got all correct? Yeah, you were the first one, I think, the quickest one. Purna will have more such Sudokus and you will get it, don't worry. Okay? Let's do one more. करते करते आएगा बिल्कुल. चलो एक और करते हैं, बहुत सारे हैं इसमें एग्जाम्पल्स. पिछले में क्या था, क्रैक द कोड, पहले क्वेश्चन में बहुत टाइम लगा, बाकी तुमने जल्दी कर लिया. यहाँ भी ऐसा ही होगा. लेट्स गो टू नेक्स्ट वन. Fill ABCD exactly once in every row, column and block of 4 boxes. Now try this. The one shall explain in this one. You have 2 minutes. Puzzle look में सुडोकू नहीं है. सुडोकू की अलग sudoku.com एक वेबसाइट है. You can just check that out. I'm here only. Okay. Those who have not understood yet, have you or haven't you? Purna, if you look at the paper of last year, there was one Sudoku type of problem. All right. Oh, Suraj, that's great. Okay, so in this row we can't have A's. I'm writing it. See carefully. We can't have A. जो मैं यहाँ लिख रहा हूँ वो नहीं हो सकता. Okay, A. This can't be there. Okay, we know that. Perfect. A can't be here. A can't be here. A can't be here. In the same row or same column we can't have A. Okay, coming to B. In the same row we can't have B. The same column we can't have B. Clear? This is the best way to solve it. Okay? Now, C. We can't have C in this row or this column. C can't be here, C can't be here, C can't be here, C can't be here. Coming to D. D can't be here, D can't be here, D can't be here. Okay. Is that cool? Looks good? C can't be here, can't be here. Clear? D can't be here, can't be here, can't be here as well. Looks good? Abhishek, what happened? Correct format कैसे बताऊँ? मैं ऐसे लिखूँ ना, row wise. Okay. So, having said that, what else can we do? By the way, we can't have A in this block also. So A can't be here. We can't have B in this block as well. So B can't be here. We can't have D in this block. So D can't be here. C cannot be here. Rest everything is sorted. So moment I written everything which can't be there, because which can't be there, here you can see ADB is not possible. The moment ADB is not possible, it has to be C. If C is there, if C comes here, C can't be in the same row or same column. C can't be here. C can't be here. All right. Now what? We have C here. CDA can't be here, so what has to be there? It has to be B. So if B comes in this, we can't have B in this column or in this row anywhere. अब यहाँ क्या है? BDC can't be there. Can't be there. So what has to be there? Only A. See how beautiful it looks. So A can't be in this row also. We can't have A over here. We can't have DCA. That means it has to be B. Right? This has to be C. ACB नहीं हो सकता, D हो जाएगा. Rest things can be solved. CDB can't be here. It has to be A. DCA, B. Rest everything can be solved easily. BAC, this has to be D. CDB, this has to be A. We can't have B or A over here, obviously. Right? We can't have BCA over here. It has to be D. So basically, this will be C. And we got the correct answer. Clear? Okay, Abhishek, you wrote the block wise. Okay. Yeah, Priyanshi. How many of you got this one correct? Matched. That's good. Let's go to the next one. Earlier it was numbers, then we had alphabets, letters. Now we have these shapes. Fill a square, triangle, circle, cross exactly once in every row, column and block of 4 boxes. Now you will say, how would you type in the comment? Okay, that is something which you can't do. Okay, so you can do one thing. You can write S for square, S for square, T for triangle, C for circle. अब cross में C दोनों हैं, so CR for cross. All right, you can use these abbreviations and tell me in the comments. Nital, yes, I told you to click. Didn't I? I wrote everything that is not there. The moment we write that, okay, I'll do it again, Nital, don't worry. Oh, Suraj, okay. Done. Chalo, Netal, I think you wanted the explanation again. See, watch this very closely. We can't have a triangle in this column and in this row. So whatever I can't have, I'll just write that in small. We can't have a triangle here, we can't have a triangle here, we can't have a triangle here. Similarly with this. Nadal, is the first step clear? Coming to circles, I can't have circle in this column and this row. I can't have circle here, I can't have circle here, I can't have circle here. Similarly, I can't have circle here, here, or here. Cool? Coming to square, I can't have square in this column or in this third row. I can't have that. Looks good? Oh, coming to this. I can't have this cross here, here, here in this column, neither in this, nor in this row. Okay, so we have maintained certain things over here. Is the voice there? Cool. Is this clear, everyone? That is clear. Now, I have seen column-wise and row-wise. Now, I'll see block-wise. In the same blocks or boxes, I can't have the same thing. Triangle can't be elsewhere, neither here, nor here, nor here. Triangle यहाँ नहीं होगा, यहाँ भी नहीं होगा, यहाँ भी नहीं होगा. ठीक है. Similarly, this cross can't be anywhere. यहाँ भी नहीं, यहाँ भी नहीं, यहाँ भी नहीं. This circle, neither here, nor here, nor here. Square, neither here, nor here, nor here. Okay. So, once you have established things which cannot be there, यहाँ पे तीन चीजें नहीं हो सकती, जो बचेगी वही होगी, isn't it? So, first step was to write all things which were not there in any of the rows and the columns. That is the first step. Second step, cancel out things which cannot be there in a single box. Now, the third step will be to write the things which will be there, looking at which values. This, जहाँ तीन लोग नहीं हैं, this, and this. Moment we do it, our life will be sorted. I can't have a triangle, a cross, or a circle. That means I'll have a square here. Clear? The moment I type a square here, now this square cannot be in any of these rows, तो यहाँ नहीं हो सकता, or any of these columns. Is that right? Do you get that? The moment I did that, everything became clear to me. Okay, so let's fill it here now. Second, this box, second box. I can't have a triangle, a cross, or a square here. That means I'll have a circle, which means circle can't be in this column anywhere, neither in this row. Okay, let's do third box. Neither a triangle, nor a square, nor a circle. That means it has to be a cross. If I have a cross here, I can't have cross in the same column or same row anywhere. Cool. Fourth box, I can't have a circle, cross, or square over here. That means I'll be having a triangle. If a triangle is here, I can't have same triangle in the same row or the same column. ठीक है, अब तो आगे दिख ही रहा होगा, अब तो बचा ही नहीं कुछ. तीन नहीं है जो क्या है, right? Do you get that? Triangle, cross, square, not there. Has to be circle. Has to be cross. Has to be triangle. All right. Has to be square. Wow. Has to be circle. Has to be cross. Has to be triangle and has to be square. And we are done with this. Is that clear, everyone? I don't think you have any doubt left now. Correct? Wow, I'm so happy. Matched this. This is a question based on Sudoku, but it can be a bit difficult. Okay, and I want this to be your homework as well. Obviously, I'll solve that in front of you. I'll give the hint to it, and I'll like you guys to solve it as a homework and then tell me after the video is over, the live is over, in the comments that what's your answer. Okay? Okay, now, first of all, let's understand this. It says place a digit from 1 to 4 into each empty cell so that each digit appears exactly once in each row. Okay, we know that. In each row, column, and thickly outlined box, each digit inside the grid represents the height of a tower in that cell. Height of tower in that cell, okay? So the heights are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So basically, 1 will be of lower height, 2 will be of a greater height, 3 will be even greater, 4 will be the greatest. Is that clear? Each number outside the grid represents the number of towers that can be seen in the corresponding row or column. Taller towers hide shorter ones, obviously. Now you listen to me carefully and listen well. Okay. If you stand here, you can see only 2 towers. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? कि तुम्हारे सामने ऐसे 2 टावर्स हैं जो पीछे वालों को छुपा के लेके जाएंगे. Is that clear? So basically, the tallest towers should be here. Okay? There's one thing for sure. The tower of the greatest height will be here so that only 2 are visible. 4 के कुछ भी हो, visible होगा. Is that clear? Whatever we have in front of 4 will be visible to this person. उसके बाद जो भी होगा दिखाई नहीं देगा, उसकी हाइट कुछ भी हो. Is that right? Do you understand that? Yes or no? Do you understand that? Right? But at the very same time, I'm explaining that with the example. But the very तुम अगर यहाँ खड़े होकर देख रही हो, तुम्हें केवल 2 टावर्स दिखाई दे रहे हैं. कब दिखाई देंगे? जब सेकेंड टावर इतना लंबा हो कि पीछे वाले छुप जाएं. I put 4 over here. Now, having said that, if I look at from this perspective, I have to see 2 towers. Not possible. अगर 4 यहाँ पे आ गया तो पीछे दिखेगा ही नहीं. इसका मतलब कि 4 यहाँ नहीं हो सकता. Do you get that? Do you guys get that? That means 4 must be here. अगर 4 यहाँ पे है तो ये दोनों दिखाई देंगे, यहाँ तक दिखाई देगा. Okay? Looks good. Do you understand this or not? Nice, no? Explaining that again. See, so let's say, Shravani, you are standing over here. That is your position, okay? Shravani, you are here, looking from this direction. So basically, you can see 2 towers. Now, how can you see 2 towers? How can you see 2 towers? Don't worry, I'm explaining it again. If the second tower hides the third and fourth towers, isn't it? Shreya, we are viewing from all the directions. These numbers represent that only. If you see from here, you will be able to see 2 towers. If you see from here, you will be able to see 2 towers. Horizontally. This vertically. Here, 2 towers horizontally. Here, 1 tower vertically. Here, 3 towers horizontally. Okay. Whatever is there in the row will be horizontal. In the column, that will be vertical. What's a tower? A tower. Khamba. No, Riyanka, you are not sitting on the tower. You are sitting over here. You are outside. See, look at the question. You are outside the grid. Okay? You are outside the grid. So, if I'm able to see 2 towers from here, those 2 towers must be this and this. Do you understand this part? Yes or no? if you see two towers from here, this must be this and this tower. That is for sure. From this position, I can't see these two towers. Getting it? Getting it? Here, yes. And the heights are 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, from here, if you see, I'm able to see these two towers, but not these two. From this point of view. Getting it? From this point of view, I'm able to see this tower, but not these three. Cool? Getting it? So that is how we need to fill in the data. Now, once we have done that, now tell me everyone, what will be the best position to start with? I think the best position to start with will be the numbers which are 1. So if you are able to see only one tower from here, that means the first tower has blocked each and everything. Here we should have the towers which is highest, which is of height 4. 4 should be here. We are sure about that. Is that cool? Similarly, from this, if I'm able to see only one tower, this must be 4. The first tower here should be the highest, and that's the reason other 3 are hidden. Same with this, same with this. Do you get it? So this is where the place where we have to start solving this question. Isn't this interesting? Exactly, Shreya. Tejasvi has solved. Wow, Tejasvi, that's good. But we're not sure whether you have solved it right or not. Okay, now once we have done that, what else can we look at? See, from here it says 2 towers are visible. Obviously, every tower apart from 4th will be shorter than 4. So I can have 1, 2, 3, everything over here. If I look from this perspective, this won't be even useful to me anymore. Same with this thing. If 4th is here, highest tower is here, from this perspective, I'm able to see all the towers. But I can see 3 towers. What does that mean? That these 3 towers should be in ascending order. Do you understand that? There should be 1 with 2, this should be 3. Do you understand this part or not? Tell me. If you're able to see, यहाँ तो 4 दिखाई देंगे. Obviously, that's not the case. Should be something else. From here we can see 4 towers. And we are able to see only 3. Now what does that mean? Exciting question, no? It's a great question, this is. Got it, everyone? So, this is going to be your homework. People say we don't get the homework. Now this is the homework. Okay, once the live session is over, I would like you guys to solve it in 15 minutes and type your answers. Type it row-wise, okay? Row-wise. The first row, second row, third row, and so on. Okay? So, Shivali, you can just watch the last few minutes again. Some people have answered it already, I think. ठीक है? Okay. You have done it, Jatin. That's great. So tell me, everyone, how do you like this session? And this is something which you were not expecting, this kind of session in which I felt like, okay, people have to, before starting the real logical reasoning questions, they have to understand the fundamentals and basics of it, because these things, these questions can be a small part, a minor part of a huge question. All right. Preksha, koi baat nahi. Obviously, this is difficult. So this homework is going to, blow your mind away. You can take a break and then try to solve it. So I hope you'll enjoy this session. I'll meet again. And by the way, people who are saying when the regular class will start, it will be starting this weekend. Don't worry. All right. This pre-classes are as good. These things will be very much helpful to you. Once we start with cat questions, you will say, it's good that we did the pre-classes. Devansh ho jayega, don't worry. Abhishek, that's great. Beginner friendly session, Shreya, yes. That's the thing. Oh, Ronak, I look cool. Thank you for saying that. I can't see you. I hope and I wish and I somehow realize that you also look cool. By the way, some people say that I speak very fast. Is that the case? Should I speak slow or my tempo is all right? So, people, there's a description box. Those who have not joined the WhatsApp group, just join that. I'll start the reading club today itself. I'll be sharing the links of the books that I have mentioned. I am wearing 2 mics because 1 mic was not sufficient. People were not able to, the voice is low probably. That's why I used 2 mics. Karuna, you will see that soon. Jalak, you can watch this in the live of YouTube channel. You can see the all sessions planned. Fall in love with CSE will be close to 95 percentile. Harsh will start with the live class itself on the weekends. Yeah, Arpit. Thanks for saying that, Jesse. Bhavya, this weekend, as I told you. Abhishek, on the same YouTube channel, you can just go to the live section, the recorded videos, you can find all the pre-classes. आदेश तुमने इग्नोर किया? नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं किया. मैं देख रहा था. Adesh, you said that, okay, I'm able to understand things. I'm really happy to see that. Don't ignore anyone. In fact, I remember the names of people. Ammi, Am1E. Yes. Yes. Shivam, there's a book which I'll be sharing, the PDF of it. And for Sudokus, just go to sudoku.com. Neha, I'll start it maybe today or tomorrow. Let's have more people over there and then we'll start it. Okay, Ammoni, is that the case? You get it, solve it. There's a problem. I'll be just rectifying that if there's a problem. You know, first to complete the homework and then I will post solutions as well. I'll share today or tomorrow the books. Okay, it is cut off, you're asking? It'll depend on, you know, the kind of program that you're applying for. But I think for this HRM program, it must be 94 percentile, something like that. Okay. Abhishek, I would say not mandate. If you watch it, there's no harm in doing that. You can watch it 2x speed. For Irma, it will be close to 90, early 90s. Chalo. Great then. When I am excited to, you know, take the class as you are, let's create this culture of trust and let's build trust the process. All right then. Bye-bye. Ammoni, is there a problem in the question? I'll just look at that. Okay then. Bye-bye everyone. Take care. Vishwajit, solve as per instruction. By this weekend, we'll be doing that. ललित बिल्कुल आता, क्लास 10 का मैथ्स तो आता ही है यार.